Right, well, here we are. The podcast has begun, the Exposure Podcast. Welcome our one viewer, because two of them will be us and the other one will be some randomo from, Austria. Welcome to the podcast. If you do hear any sort of disturbing noises throughout, that is me. I've had Mexican 2 days in a row, and I haven't really had a shit. So I do apologize.
You plan going for a shit, then, shouldn't you?
Well, I should have done, but no, you know what I mean. You when you have something that really brings on a shit, but like a curry or something, but then you don't have a shit after 12 hours after having it, you get really worried, don't you?
What type of Mexican was it?
It was spicy Mexican.
Yeah, but you made it, so you probably got food poisoning anyway.
Yeah, but if I'd had food poisoning, because I had it yesterday, I would definitely have had some gammy green shit by now. I just would.
Or you just completely blocked up.
No, I had that when I had my surgery. I was proper blocked up because I was on these drugs that were not letting me shit, and it'd been 4 days. I'd proper tried as well. I was pushing and everything, and it just nothing happened. So then Mum bought. Now let me continue. Right. So then Mum bought me some laxatives. And no. So I had them in the morning with my breakfast. She's like, "Oh, just have one of these. They'll sort you out." And within half an hour, I was I was on crutches, so I hobbled to the bog, got on, and a bang! My ass just exploded. Like a it was like a good kilo of Dundee cake just came out, and that happened 4 times in that day. That happened 4 times.
The toilet bowl just brown.
I blocked it. I had 4 shits in a day and blocked it twice.
Do you mum have to use a log to push it down?
No, we have we have a plunger, so we will calm.
See, I wonder if you constantly smell, because we had a girl in my school and she was she just apparently was very blocked up, and whenever you walk near her, she would absolutely reek.
She had a condition when she was just blocked up.
Yeah,
she forgot to take the plug out.
But but you got 2 meters in between her, and you're just fuck me.
So she stank of shit.
Just constantly, yeah.
Well, that's bizarre, because it's not like it's coming out, because she's clogged up. So that she shouldn't smell of it, because it's not outside of her body. It's still in her.
No, but I think that, that's...
Unless she had a little hole somewhere.
It's going to come out of her mouth or something.
She's got shit piled up to her neck.
The fumes are just going to come out of her mouth and nose.
Oh my god, I was going to say, she has one of, a whale where they have that, blowhole. If she got one of them, in her back or something, where just the smell comes out of, so she can filter it out. That's so bad.
I don't actually know. I don't know. I haven't been to school in ages.
No, but did she tell people this, that she was clogged up, or is this just what you figured out?
No, I think it's just her friends who went around saying stuff.
So she might actually not have been.
Smell.
She might have just been a perfume, Tommy.
Yeah, but she was always one of them weird ones.
So you're telling me weird people are full of shit?
Well, yeah.
Actual shit.
Well, it depends whether they can't, spread their legs and open their arse. I don't know.
Oi, weirdo, can you spread your legs for us, please? I want to know if it's you that's stinking up the room.
Well, she just reeked, didn't it?
She just stank. And you didn't... Did anyone tell her?
Yes!
Oh.
People, a person who I went on the bus with, he carried 2 cans of deodorant with him and then just went around spraying her.
I respect that.
And it was expensive stuff as well. It was Lynx at the time.
That's premium deodorant when you're 13. If you get...
That's all you use when you're 13.
Yeah, but you don't get the antiperspirant, you get the actual deodorant, which isn't as good as the antiperspirant, because antiperspirant's 48 hours.
Well, yeah, but the Lynx, normal Lynx, isn't even deodorant. It's just smelliness.
Yeah, but
antiperspirant is deodorant.
Yeah.
The antiperspirant version of it is good, but the normal stuff is just a scent.
It's funny we talk about that, because I have Lynx Africa 48-hour antiperspirant in front of me, but I also have Men Short Motion Sense Active Dry deodorant in front of me, and now I don't use that because it's full, because it sucks. But the Lynx antiperspirant I use all the time. and it's actually.
I haven't had Lynx for ages.
Yeah, but I got it for Christmas, innit?
That's the only, that's the one thing what I... No, to be fair, I never get Lynx for Christmas anymore.
See, that's really shit. I don't think... I can't
I
think
didn't
of
like
a year
it anyway.
since I turned, 13 when I didn't get a Lynx Africa or Lynx Excite or whatever box where you get the shower gel, sometimes a scrubber if you went premium, and...
If you went premium.
Yeah, and the deodorant. And there's never been a year. It's a staple of Christmas, really. It's that and a chocolate orange. If you don't get both of them,
puds.
No, that's true. But you don't have yours with cheese sauce because you're a freak.
Yeah, to be fair,
cheese sauce is it's heaven. You plate it up, cheese sauce, and then the gravy on top of the cheese sauce. Heaven.
No, because it's just like grease on top of grease.
It's not grease on top of grease.
Why would I want to eat? No, but why would I want to eat just oil on top of oil?
It's not just oil. It's cheese and it's stock and water. That's what gravy is. There's no grease there.
Yeah, no, gravy's nice, but I don't understand why you mix them.
Because it's just a heavenly combination.
No, you just adding milk to gravy.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but you've never tried it. It's so nice.
I know,
but you don't like mac and cheese because you're also a weirdo. So it's like
mac and cheese is fucking rank.
It's so good. The breadcrumbs on top.
No, it's disgusting.
Maybe a bit of bacon in if you're feeling, carbonara-y, No, well, you're just a freak. But
mac and cheese is just wrong in general.
We're going on about that lass that honks.
Yes.
I just remember I'm not naming names because they're very much still,
present.
Yeah, they're present and alive and
they're
what have
not
you.
Dead yet.
They're not dead yet. Well, I don't know. I haven't spoken to him in weeks, but basically,
is this a him or a her?
Tis a him.
Okay.
Has a penis, as far as I'm aware. Basically, he stinks and all, but that's because he just doesn't put deodorant on, right? And he's pretty smelly anyway, even with deodorant on. When I've given him some, because realistically he stinks of ass. So he still stinks then. But someone I was speaking to, she sits maybe 5 or 6 seats away from him and still says he stinks. 6 seats away. That's what, 6 meters.
I was going to say, what's the difference between the seats?
Yeah, so sits about 6 meters away from him and she can smell him. So I was wanting to feel pretty fresh one day. So I put on some smelly aftershave. I was like, "Oh, I'm feeling a bit cheeky." And then he comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, can I have some of that?" I didn't get time to put on deodorant today. Whenever do you not have the time to put deodorant on? It takes 5 seconds. I don't know how busy this man is in the morning.
You can do it when walking. It's not exactly hard.
You can do it when you're having a wank if you're that bothered. Just you don't want a smelly wank.
Yeah, but do you remember? It does have a very it does have a specific smell. If you know what I mean.
There is a distinct smell. For any women watching,
really odd.
Yeah, if you smell a smell, you'll know what's going on.
If you smell the smell,
you'll know the crack. But there are a few distinct smells out there, and I think that's one of them.
Very distinct.
I'd say another one.
I walk into the bathroom, I'm just yep.
Yeah,
that's still there from yesterday.
Yesterday, mad.
No, I haven't had one for 3 days, so it's okay.
I respect that.
It's been a struggle.
6 hours? No, 4.
Why are we counting down?
4 hours, don't worry. But I think another distinct smell related to that is ball sweat. That stinks.
Do you ever spray deodorant on your balls?
Yes, I do. But
Oh, I've never done that.
What?
No.
So your balls.
Have you ever sprayed it on your bell end or not?
No, that would hurt so much.
It stings like that.
So much.
To any of you out there, go try it. You'll want to get want to get rid of your penis.
No, we're not endorsing that because that's like a circumcision.
I mean, yeah, don't do it. Watch someone do it on porn or something.
That's a free sex change, really. Deodorant on the bell end.
It literally just shrivels up and goes inside them.
No, but I don't get it. Like, I was shoveling soil before for about an hour. You get back in, and I was getting in the shower, and I was like, Christ, my balls stink. Like, it is a very specific smell.
So you just wash them.
Well, that's what I did, and then I put deodorant on. No, not deodorant, antiperspirant, sorry.
Well, like, surely it would go, like, up your bumhole as well.
It's just air.
Yeah, with, like, scent.
Yeah, good scent.
Tell you what, have you ever, like, actually, like, washed your arsehole on like, before a night out?
I have never I have never washed my arsehole like that.
I've never, like...
Douche.
I've never, like, cleaned it by sticking something in there. But as in, like, I've just made sure, like, the rim's clean just to make sure something does happen.
So when you think something does happen, you clean the rim of your rim.
No, I just want to make sure.
Right? So you clean your rim, your ring rim. What are you expecting to happen?
Well, just something. Hopefully, it'd be nice at one time.
As in, you receiving anal sex.
No,
right.
To me giving it, but like I just don't want there to be anything there anyway.
So why is it only on a night out where you clean your rim?
Well, no, there's like, say if there's like loads of people. To be fair, if there's
loads of people, so only when there's loads of people will you clean your ass. So you only wipe your ass before you go to school, for example.
No.
Right.
I've only done it once. It was weird.
You got in the shower, like, oh shit, I should probably clean my ass.
No, but like, you know when you kind of go to a thing to like, yeah, I'm going to go pull.
Right. So you think, I'm going to go pull.
It didn't happen anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right,
I'm going to pull. I better clean my ass.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I've actually never thought that. I never thought, I better have a clean ass.
Yeah, when you think about it, when the mouth's there, it's going to be close to the other area as well. I'm not saying they're going to like lick that area, but like, surely there could be like a smell or something.
Right? Yeah, but you don't put deodorant anywhere near a piece of there, so it's going to stink anyway. So there's no point cleaning it.
Yeah, to be fair, I've done it once and nothing happened after it, so it's okay.
So don't clean your arsehole because there's no point, because it won't get you bitches. I think that's good.
That is the thing we've learnt from today.
That's good. Anyway, we were actually going to start talking about isolation, because, I mean, what else is there to talk about at the moment? Well, apparently there's 10 minutes. We basically spoke about shit for 10 minutes, which I think that's quite impressive. That's quite good. I wasn't expecting that to happen.
Literally shit.
We've literally spoken about
literal
excretion. Fecal matter, that's what we've spoken about for the past 10 minutes.
Excrement,
yes. All the scientific words aside, we've spoken about shit for 10 minutes. That's what's going to happen.
Any shorter by speaking about it, Jamie.
No, but that's what's going to happen a lot. I think we're just going to end up on tangents like that. It might not always be shit. It might always be shit, we don't know. It's our first one. But isolation. Obviously, we're all in isolation at the moment. It must be like 8 weeks in now, 2 months, maybe even more now. Here in the UK, how are you finding isolation, Thomas?
It's a bit shit, innit? It's always been a bit. No, to be fair, it's gone a lot better since that. Now you can actually like say go play tennis, footy with like one of your mates.
Yeah, that's been about a week now, hasn't it? Really?
Yeah. Well, the one thing like, which I struggle with personally, is just like, because I like to be around my mates.
Yeah,
and like doing it over FaceTime,
it's not the same. It's not shit. Like stuff like this when we're talking. We're on Discord at the moment. So talking on Discord's calm, and then on FaceTime is fine. But we used to do that all the time anyway. But it's there's something about actually being there, interacting with people face to face. It's not the same as being on a FaceTime call. But everyone's in the same situation, so it's not like you. If you're not missing out on anything, because no one's doing anything, but it is nice just to be able to talk to people. And like, I just turned 18. I turned 18 2 days after the lockdown started. And it's now the 27th of May. So it's been 2 months, and I still haven't been able to buy my first drink.
Yeah, that's a bit depressive for you, to be fair.
Like Spoons shut, like 2 days before my birthday. We were gonna go out, weren't we? We were gonna go out on my birthday.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Nah, fam," because we're locked down. So I'm like, "Well, that's shit." So I don't know what I'm gonna get. I don't know what I'm gonna get yet. Maybe just a fat bottle of vodka. I think that's a shout. Something that'll last a while.
Knowing you'll get a bottle of Corona.
Corona's awesome. Not the virus, by the way. But I will not have that be my first drink I buy. It's got to be something a little bit more, like, upmarket.
Well, yeah, I got a big bottle of Prosecco, and it was something which has a bit of sentimental value.
Yeah, you're keeping the bottle, aren't you?
Yeah, I've just got a massive 1.5 litre bottle on my life.
You didn't open that for ages.
I didn't open it until the night the pubs closed for lockdown.
So you celebrating?
And then even then, when we did use it, I poured 3/4 of a bottle down the drain anyway.
Why?
Because no one liked it.
I like Prosecco. I don't mind it.
No, I only like it when it's like Christmas Day and you have it with orange juice.
See, I was on a night out after school, and we got some bottles to shake up from Aldi. They're like literally £6 for a bottle of Prosecco. Shook them everywhere, drank them on the way to Spoons. It's actually not that bad. Fucked me up because it really.
Oh yeah, it literally sends you like insane.
It doesn't because when you think of something that's going to get you, when you think of the taste of something getting you drunk, you'd think of like a spirit, but it doesn't taste like that. It tastes like
bubbles.
Yeah, it just tastes
with
like
a
bubbles,
little bit of like
a little bit of an alcoholic taste, but there's nothing much.
Yeah, although to be fair, you wouldn't have been able to taste it very much because you were probably already pissed.
I wasn't actually.
Okay,
because I'd had it was like the dance evening night, so I had like three or four beers before it, and so I was all right. But then on the walk from the school to the pub, that's what fucked me over. Because the thing about spoons that I don't like is I was 17 then, and they kick anyone out that's under 18 after like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a bit
so
shit.
we got there, and most of us had to leave after like half an hour. But then you go to like other pubs and
what night was it?
I mean, it was a Wednesday.
Yeah, they shouldn't have kicked you out then. But like, I understand it if it's like a Friday.
Yeah, if it's a Friday or a Saturday, I totally
like,
understand. But I mean, it's Wednesday. They haven't got many customers in anyway.
Yeah, it's not exactly like it's Lancaster or Newcastle where it's actually like rammed.
No, it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't rammed.
I mean, it's not at all.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't rammed. There was us lot. There was and then like a couple of like blokes. But it's
a couple of
blokes. So it's not like they're losing out on a fat wedge. But then.
Yeah, that's the most they've probably ever made.
I doubt that. Spoons will make a lot. It's going to make so much once they open again. Everyone's allowed out. That's the first place everyone will go, I think. Like just all over the country, just because it's so cheap.
Well, you said something about it, like Spoons being able to reopen in like the next week.
Yeah, I saw it on the news. It was something saying that they were planning on. Basically, what they were going to do is they would have like perspex containers or like shields or screens or whatever they were calling them. They were going to have them round the
between each table.
No, around the counters, so that the staff are safe. And then I'm guessing they'd have to enforce social distancing in the pub itself. But I don't. The thing is, when you get drunk, you know, everything goes out the window. So I don't know how when people are drunk they're going to be able to enforce the social distancing. If and when it opens, because it's just it'll be an absolute nightmare. Because you can't go near them to get them to stay away from each other. So, but they're not going to listen to you because they're pissed off their head. So
Yeah, but do you reckon they'll still enforce the rule? Wait, is that a word? Rule.
R-U-L-E.
Rule. Yeah, rule. Yeah, so basically, do you reckon they'll still like keep the 2 metre rule in? Say if you want to go with your mates, you probably still can't.
I don't know. It depends on when it opens, really.
Even though recently I've heard a rumour going around that like in June, at some point in June, that you will be allowed to have like 10 people out of different households. So it'll basically just be one big set.
But it'll still be the social distancing will still apply, but you'll just be able to meet in bigger groups. But I think once it gets to
it's not like Boris is going to be coming around to each house and like going, "Oi, get 2 metres away."
I don't think it's that. It's the fact that when you're mixing 10 households together, whether you're 2 metres apart, 1 metre apart, whatever, it's the virus will still spread if anyone's got it. So if it gets to that point, they may as well knock the social distancing on the head. Which is, in some countries it's a 1 metre, other countries it's 1.5. Ours it's 2, so it doesn't make a fucking difference really. Like, when it's different for every country.
Let's be all realistic. It's all just one big conspiracy theory. I'm joking.
Oh no, you can't say that.
Imagine if it was.
I don't have to, because it's not.
But imagine if it was.
We know what happened. We know why the virus virused, and that's it.
Yeah, but have you actually known anyone who's actually had it?
Yes.
Personally, say like friends and family.
Yes. And they tested positive.
Well, have you had like anyone die from it?
I haven't, but I know someone that had it, and they were like pretty ill for like a week or 2.
Yeah, because the closest thing what's happened to us is Tim's ex-wife's dad died from it, but apparently he was already like pretty ill. Anyway.
Well, that's what it is with a lot of people.
Tim's my mum's boyfriend.
Yeah, but that's what it is with a lot of people. I think it's the majority of people that are dying from it are people with health issues,
already fucked for life,
and a lot of them are the people in care homes and whatever. Like us young folk, like the odd one's gonna die from it, but it's not like we're all gonna die. I might because I've got asthma, but I could still get.
I've got asthma as well.
Yeah, but yours is shit.
But mine's a lot better than yours.
I still need my inhalers and stuff, so it's not. I don't know. We're obviously still sticking to the rules. We're not like pissing off the rules. We're just saying there's a lot of leeway with it. That needs sorting out.
There's way too much leeway.
It needs sorting out. It needs to either be overly strict or have none. It feels like it's a bit in the middle right now.
Yeah, they should have kept us in lockdown for another week and then start off from where we've just been, or because my college closed a week before the pubs closed, I think they should have just closed all of it, like everything, go bang into lockdown on whatever day that was, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. And honestly, I would think we'd be
a lot further ahead.
Probably out. We would be almost out of full lockdown by now, and we'd be.
I think we'd be a couple of weeks
clubs
ahead.
and stuff would be opening like a month. It's just like stupid. The government, like the British government, are just. But like,
carry on.
No, it's just like, they say, we see it. So we see it going south. We'll leave schools open.
Yeah,
for
that was such
week.
a bad idea. It's not because the reason they kept them open is because, in terms for the kids, they're as safe from it as anyone, so they're not going to die from it. So we'll keep the schools open. But all they're going to do is get it. Give it to their old
give it to the people,
give it to their old man and his dad, and suddenly your grandparents have got it and off the pot. It's not good, but there's nothing we could do now.
It's just
that's 8 weeks ago. I should be doing my exams right now. Literally, I would have had an exam. I know because it's half term this week. I think I would have had like 4 exams last week.
Well, I should be I think I should be finishing college now.
So bizarre. But it doesn't feel. It doesn't feel weird. It feels normal. Like I don't know what. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
well,
But
now it feels weird because we can actually like say like see your mates or like one of them.
yeah,
Before it was literally like I drove around to your house to drop your birthday present
and you had
off,
to stay in the car,
and it was
you
just
couldn't. It was
just
really
stayed in
weird.
the car 2
Yeah.
meters away, and we talked for like a minute.
I think the first few weeks was strange, but then you just get used to it, and it's now they're all calling it the new normal, which is shit because just fuck off. It's not the new normal because it's been 8 weeks. There's nothing normal about an 8-week period of time where you're stuck at home and not be able to go outside. But
well, yeah, what measures do you actually think will like stick? As in like for like not forever,
For a
but
while.
like the yeah, as in like what do you reckon? What do you think will come out of
well, it's not necessarily
coronavirus?
not
What will
the measures themselves.
stick?
They're obviously not going to see it, but in terms of like a lot of times when I go out for a walk and you're on the pavement and there's someone coming towards you, one of you crosses the road instead of trying to stay 2 meters apart. I think that's going to stay.
Or you just walk in the middle of the road.
Yeah, literally. So, or like when you're in shops, everyone's going to like be staying away from each other for a very long time. I think people are just going to be more cautious of being in contact with other people. I think people will be cleaner when they're out. I think because in China they've always worn masks. A lot of people in China have always worn masks of the pollution. You might even see that now. Maybe a lot of older people will be more afraid of things they can't see, like the viruses and everything, and they'll wear masks or they'll wear gloves when they're going out, which is really bad because this is just one disease that's spiraled out of control. That
Will be gone in a year, hopefully.
That happens once in a century. So there's nothing to be worried about, especially with these older people that, you know, they don't have, you know, that long left. They're not going to experience another pandemic. I think people are going to become very worried and they're going to be very stressed all the time when they're going out in public, which is just bad. I don't think there's nothing to worry about. I think we're alright in terms of our age because I don't think we worry about much. Especially us two, we don't worry about anything really. We just get on with it.
Well, it would be nice to lose my virginity at some point. but that will have to wait for
I'll be honest, that worries me a little bit, but oh my god.
I'll have to wait until I'm 19 for some reason. How's that happened?
Well, you never know.
Yeah, I'm praying.
Anyone out there that's watching, that one viewer, hopefully it's a woman, and hopefully they don't live in Austria, like I said before.
And
they
hopefully they're not blocked up.
Yeah, and hopefully they're not blocked up and smelly, and their shit runs cleanly like normal people. And hopefully, you know, they live close, they live in the UK, and you two can meet up and experiment. I'll leave it there.
Experiment,
yeah. Thomas is very lonely. Do you want to talk about your successful love life, or you know?
No, not really.
No, why not?
No, just don't.
Isn't nothing interesting?
No, there's nothing to say.
Oh well, is it just a blank page?
Pretty much.
That's quite sad, actually, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, right. Have you seen this? Have you seen the news where it's like the person who made the lockdown rules broke them?
Dominic Cummings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think anyway, he took like a 200 and something mile drive to Durham from London to sort out childcare because he thought he had the virus. So he's taken him to his parents, I think, which is obviously putting them in stick. And I think I heard something today, I don't know whether this is true, where he's like, he claims he went on like a 60-mile journey or whatever to test his eyes.
To test his eyes?
Yeah, to test his eyesight to make sure he was alright, he could see properly and that.
Yeah, I only heard about that today from my dad.
Yeah.
I'm just like...
No, it's terrible.
Well...
And then Boris Johnson's sticking up for him. He hasn't been sacked. He hasn't resigned, which is terrible. It looks terrible on them. And I think it's going to mean people are going to start breaking the rules. There's people that are breaking them now, but it's very few. But I think they might see that go up after this. Just people, just as a protest for him.
Well, yeah,
not
because
being sacked.
he made the rules. You got to at least stick by them by your standards, like as in his standards.
I think there'll be a lot more in government that haven't played by the rules. That it just hasn't. They haven't been seen because it was a witness as someone spotted him in Durham, and that's how he got found out. But I think the police are investigating it, so he might end up getting. I think it's for something like that. It won't be like they won't be arrested. I think it'll probably be a fine or something. But it doesn't look.
It'll be like a £200 fine for him, which is nothing.
I think. Well, you say nothing. Politicians don't get paid as that much. They get like a free house, like vicars do and stuff like that. But they don't get like lots of money. They just wear
Why
suits.
do vicars get a free house?
I don't know. I think that's just tradition. I think that's happened for hundreds of years. So,
like, they get the biggest house in the village.
True. They do get a nice house.
Why?
Yeah, the vicar in my village does have a really nice house, nice garden. And they don't pay the bills on that or anything.
Yes, that's ridiculous.
I don't know. It's one of the perks of the job. Apparently, it's the happiest profession ever. Is the vicar.
What, 'cause they pour a bit of water over some babies' heads every, year?
Well, no, apparently it's just quite a fulfilling job. And apparently the happiest people are vicars. Straight up.
I don't know about that.
Well, that's what the figures say. So, I personally wouldn't want to be a vicar. But and I think now you don't even have to believe in... you don't have to even be Christian to be a vicar anymore. You don't even have to believe in any of it, and you can still be a vicar. See,
I wouldn't want to be one anyway, and I couldn't be one because I wasn't baptised anyway.
No, you don't even need. No, you don't need any of that. You could have no affiliation with Christianity at all, and just become a vicar, and get a free house. Which I find bizarre.
Do you have to be? Is there any standards to being a vicar?
Well, I think you'll probably have to do a course.
A course to pour some water over her
Well,
head.
it's not just that. It's the formalities of it, isn't it? You know, you have to when you go to a wedding, they all do certain things, or say certain things. You have a baptism. It'll be the same all over the country in every like church of England and whatever. But yeah, if it is apparently the happiest job in the planet, so maybe you should try it out.
No, I'm alright, thanks.
I'll go on, free house.
I'd rather earn for my stuff.
Yeah, you earn extra money that you can spend on cars and other things.
No, it's just all of your money goes onto them things.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, fair play to them if you're in the job for a free house.
To be fair, all of my current money goes into my car, so I can't really say anything.
Yeah, but your car's shit.
We're not starting this now.
No. One thing I do want to ask you, which I was thinking about before, is I think we discussed this quickly before the podcast, but who is your childhood celebrity crush? Like when you were like 7, 8, who was it that you were like, geez, is she fine?
Well, I don't know. We've talked about this before. I don't know if it's like around like the age of 7 or 8, but Talusia from X Factor.
Chilisa.
Yeah, whatever her name is.
When was she a judge? Like 2010 or something?
She was a judge for like a year or so.
And why is it that you like Chilisa as the X Factor judge?
Just fit, isn't she?
That's it. So when you were 8 or 9, you were like sitting watching X Factor, you went, fucking hell, she's just fit.
Yes, and then like not too long ago, this thing came out on Pornhub or
A
whatever.
sex tape.
Just like even better.
Oh my god.
Thank you very much.
And that's it. That's your childhood crush.
Well, I can't really think of anyone like.
It must be someone. Because I can remember my first one.
Who's yours?
Cheryl Cole.
No, but
That's a good one.
Yeah, but they're like all generic.
I wouldn't say that's generic. I don't know anyone whose
Well, it is.
childhood crush was Cheryl Cole.
No, but as in, I don't mean who's like massively big. Like, Cheryl Cole's massive compared to...
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's what I meant. Like, a big celebrity. Like, you've seen him on a film.
Oh, I don't know.
There must be someone. Rack your brain.
I don't know. What type of films?
No, but it's not that. No, I'm not just going to tell you who to pick. There's got to be a film that you watched when you were like 8 or 9 or however old, when you were younger, and there's one of the actors in it you just found really attractive and you had a crush on her.
Yeah, all of them, because they're all attractive.
Every single female actress you find attractive.
Well, like 3/4 of them are.
Can you name any of the 1/4 that aren't?
The Breaking Bad's person's mum.
Okay, no, I'll give you that. That's one actress. Any more?
Who's the right? I'm not. This is going to sound a bit weird, but like, imagine if you were a chipmunk, the fat one from Alvin and the Chipmunk, the fat like lady chipmunk.
I wasn't talking about cartoon female actresses that you found attractive. I was talking about real people. But no, I personally don't.
Generic,
I personally don't find any of the chipmunks attractive.
I've never said they were, but like you clearly date the one which you clearly date the person who sings whatever her name is.
I wouldn't date any of them because they're
Alvin and the
chipmunks.
Chipmunks.
I'm not into bestiality.
Fair enough.
There you go. See, that's how you settle it. But no, why is Cheryl Cole a bad one?
I'm not. She's just very generic.
Oh, she's not generic.
That's like me. That's like me saying that Jennifer Aniston.
That's very generic. I think every American lad at the age of like 10 to 15 will have had a crush on Jennifer Aniston.
Was wanking over constantly.
Had a crush, only a crush, nothing more.
There was cum on the ceilings.
Low ceiling then. No, that's.
I don't know. It depends on how you can shoot
another
it.
one is Princess Leia. That's a very generic one, like very generic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Personally, for me, no. But everyone has a crush on Princess Leia.
I don't know. No.
What about now?
Now,
is there any celebrity that you've got a bit of a thing for now?
Again, just your generic like Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande.
Okay.
Then if you want to do like older women, Jennifer Aniston.
Wait, so you like the 50-year-old? How old is she? I'm going to search this.
She's 51.
What? That was quick.
I only know that because I've been watching Friends at the moment. I've just been like absolutely going over it, and like, you know, like when you search stuff about like a certain series and then like the pull down bars come up.
Yeah, when it's like what they've been in and stuff.
Yeah.
No, the reason I started watching Friends was because everyone goes on about how good it is. I want to see if the hype is real. So when I watched it, I was like, no, I can understand why everyone likes it. I can understand why it's constantly on like top 10 trending in Netflix in the UK, like constantly.
Yeah, well, it is very good.
It is very good.
Did you know that there was meant to be a reunion show coming out this year?
Yeah, but they've obviously
that would actually be sick. But like, because they would have actually got like all of the original 6 actors.
Yeah,
like it just would have been like sick. And did you know that they get paid 20 million
per episode
or whatever it is? Yeah, but like every year.
Yeah.
Every year it's been off.
Yeah, they're stacked. They get paid. They get paid
so,
a
like,
fortune.
While they were recording it like the prices went up in like each series. So I think it got to like season 7 or 8, and they were getting like $1 million per episode, like to record an episode. And then even when it's been off for however long it is, 16 years now.
A while,
they're
yeah.
still getting 20 million a year, and they're not even doing anything for it.
It is. Well, but you can understand why
like
they're
each
making the
actor,
money. Because it's worth the money that they get for it. Like, it's the best sitcom.
Yeah,
By far, like, it's better than Big Bang Theory is good, but it's better than Big Bang Theory. It's better than.
Yeah, see, I was brought up on Big Bang Theory.
It is good, but it's not. It isn't as good as Friends. I think Big Bang Theory has Sheldon, who's a more iconic character than anyone else in Friends, but Friends is just better.
Yeah.
Like, Sheldon as a character is better than Friends. Like, any of the characters in Friends. But the actual story of Friends is a lot better than the story in Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, well, don't spoil anything.
Well, no.
I think I'm 4 episodes of season 7.
Yeah. But I think that's... With the Big Bang Theory, you could watch a random episode of that and enjoy it. But with Friends, I feel like you need to watch them in order to enjoy it more, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more of a... You can't really... You can watch an episode and still find it funny, but if it's the first ever episode you've watched, and it's like one of them in like the 8th season or something, you won't get what's going on.
Oh yeah, no, you have to watch like them all constantly.
Yeah. But with the
one thing what I found when you're watching just say watching Netflix, I can't watch. I always have to watch one thing and then move on to another.
See, I'm not like that, but I can't just watch a Netflix show on its own. I can't just sit and watch a Netflix show. I have to watch something on Netflix while I'm doing something else. So I when I'm on the Xbox on my own, I'll put on a Netflix show. But I can't just sit and watch. I'll literally be doing like a workout in my room and have Netflix on, but I can't just sit and watch Netflix. I don't know why, but I just get bored really quickly. But when I'm watching a film, which is a lot longer, I can watch a film without doing anything for like 2.5 hours. But when it's like a half-hour Friends episode or like a Breaking Bad episode, I can't just sit through it all and watch it. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, Breaking Bad, I only watch like 2 episodes a day just because that was...
I've got the final episode to watch tomorrow, and then I'm done. The big finale.
Yeah, Breaking Bad was good, but I wouldn't say it's like...
I watched it because
amazing.
It's what I think. There's some TV series where you kind of have to watch it, like with certain songs where you have to listen to certain songs, or you have to like certain songs. For example, there are certain shows that you have to watch. Like Friends is one that you have to watch. Breaking Bad's probably one you have to watch. A lot of people say Game of Thrones is one you've got to watch. Things like that. Like with films, Marvel films, you've got to have watched a few Marvel films. You've got to have watched Iron Man. You know, if you haven't watched Iron Man, then what are you doing?
I'm sorry, if you haven't watched Iron Man, just get in a hole and bury yourself.
I mean, you haven't watched most of the films that you should have. You haven't watched Matrix. You know, you haven't you haven't watched.
I watched a lot.
Like a lot of the older films.
Are you going to watch? There's White Lines or whatever it's called on Netflix.
I'm not. No, I'm moving on to Prime. I'm going to move on to Prime. I've got Jack Ryan to watch. I've got I've got to watch Jack Ryan, Preacher, The Boys. I've got a few things on Amazon Prime I need to watch. So you need to get Disney Plus. Disney Plus is really good. Mandalorian's really good on it, and then just having all the films on there, all the Marvel films, all the Disney films, it's very handy.
I think Disney Plus is a lot of people's God saves in.
Do you not find it a bit suspicious that it came out on the 24th of March, which was the day lockdown was announced? Do you not find that a bit weird?
I think everything's a bit suspicious, to be fair.
That's the most suspicious thing to me. It comes out on the day lockdown starts in the UK. Like...
Well, I reckon they would have made a push because I know that people are going to just be sat at home.
Because it was very laggy when I was on it.
And it's like, right...
But
yeah.
It's just handy having all the films on there. Because I'm a massive Marvel fan. So I love to watch the Marvel films all the time. But a lot of them we don't have, so I'm stuck to certain ones like when they're on Netflix or ones we've got like the DVDs for, like the Iron Mans and stuff. But now it's just having access to all of them. It's so useful. Because you bought a load on Prime, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I spent probably like £200 on Prime.
That's ridiculous. That's the one thing I hate about Prime. You pay for a subscription, but then you have to also pay for a lot of the films that are on there. That's a joke. Like, I know there's a lot more that comes with Prime than just the films and the TV.
Watching things,
like the free delivery and whatever. But that's a bit of a con, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a bit of a...
I know you can't watch new films on Netflix, but, you know, you can watch new films on Prime, but you have to pay like 15 quid for them. You can't even rent them when they first come out. You've got to pay 15 quid to keep the film. Like, you'll never watch it again. You just thought like watching it once.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a bit... to be fair, I don't think I could even like afford Disney Plus or whatever it's called.
Well, when there was a deal out before it came out, which was like £50 for the whole year, which was very good. I think it's better buying it bulk, one thing for a year than per month.
Yeah, I don't know.
God, my mouth is dry.
It's just another thing.
My mouth is dry.
It's just like another thing though to buy.
Yeah.
Because I already pay for my phone, as in like the contract bill and everything. Then Netflix, Amazon Prime. Then I buy like extra gig. Apple Music, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah. Have you got any funny tales, any funny stories that you'd like to say to the people? There's got to be some.
No, not really.
There's got to be. There's no way you've had 18 years of your life that hasn't been amusing.
Well, a lot of it was in school anyway, so.
Yeah, go on.
No, I was going to ask you, what was your favourite thing to cope in lockdown?
My favourite thing that I'm using to cope, exercise.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a big one. Without a doubt.
Like, I'm getting up, I'm stretching, I'm getting the hammies going, getting the quad. Honestly, I'm like a ballerina now, I'm telling you. I was kicking a ball about before, my foot was up over my fucking head, and there was no problem, didn't pull anything. Cause I'll literally get up, and I've lost a lot of weight as well. I've lost like 7 kilos so far.
Yeah, I think everyone will have lost a shit ton.
Well, no,
in lockdown.
I think most people are going the other way. I think a lot of people are putting on weight.
Yeah, but it's only because people are the government said, right, you can't do any exercise. So what do they go and do? They go and do a shitload of exercise.
Yeah. No, because I mean, I'm getting up. I'm not really having breakfast because I just don't fancy it anymore. Then I'll stretch.
With a protein shake down you.
Of course, because I'm a fucking gym king. I've got veins popping, I've got vein muscles, fam. Like, my veins have muscles. They've all got biceps. It's just, you've never seen anything like it. I'm jacked to shit. So I've got to have my protein shake. I have 4 a day. You know how it is. Big 2 scoops in each, yeah. And then I'll stretch, like a 10-minute cheeky stretch. Shout out Bazinga. I watched his video on. And in that video, had a stretch routine.
Get in! We can now put Bazinga in the tags. Get in!
Clickbait!
Sorted!
Podcast with Bazinga. There we go. No, so he had a little stretch routine in there, so I use that. Then I go for a walk, play some Pokemon Go. You know how it is. And then I'll have lunch. And then just go play sport for a few hours. I might go for another walk, do some exercise in that. Literally, I'm filling probably minimum 3 hours a day doing exercise, minimum, every day.
Let me ask you a question. Was this before the lockdown restrictions got eased?
Doing what, 3 hours a day? No, because I was doing a lot of my exercise in the house. Because I've got
good save.
Because I've got my weights and stuff. And I got a program from my PT, so I was doing a lot. I was doing an hour and a half, 2 hours in the home anyway, and then I'd go out and have a kickabout for an hour or something. So a good quarter to a third of my day awake was doing exercise, and it just, whenever I get bored, it's just do some fucking press ups or something, and you feel so much better. Or I'm really so instead of busting a nut, go and do some press ups. You just feel so much better.
Or just don't eat any carbs, and then you won't get a hard on for
No,
life.
but carbs are so good. I'd rather have a hard on, but have a bagel for lunch. Like, honestly, that's my staple. It's an iced coffee, a caramel iced coffee for breakfast, a bagel for lunch with a bag of crisps and an apple, and then dinner, whatever the fuck gets put in front of me, and a Corona.
Yeah, for me, I've literally just my weight's gone up and down in lockdown. I'll tell you that.
Well, mine was going up and down, but then I was like a month ago, I'm just going to cut out snacks, so I've cut out like half my calories. So I'm probably eating like 1,500 a day now just from meals, and that's what I should have been eating before. And I'm literally losing like 200, 300 grams a day. It's just falling off. And I know that'll stop soon, once it starts to get harder for that weight to come off. But that's still like... So I was losing like a kilo a week, which is...
That's
impressive.
normal, but you'll also lose a bit of muscle with that as well.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like there's still fat there on the old stomach and the love handles.
Yeah, so you're lucky because you were at the point where I was a couple of months ago, where you can still eat shit if you want, and just cut out snacks to lose weight.
Yeah, well, yeah, because that's where my weight was getting put on, was the snacking. That was half my calories.
Same with me.
That was half. So once I cut out snacking, I haven't changed my diet at all, and the weight's just fallen off. Whereas when I've tried before, I've tried doing all that, if it's not green, you don't eat it, shit. I've tried 1,500 calories a day, without, while snacking and stuff, which was just impossible. I tried doing like a 6-day a week gym program, fully structured, that never worked. But then when I've just been a bit chill about it, just cut out snacking, but eating whatever I want, everything else. I thought I was getting after the first few days, because that's where all my sugar was coming from. It had been 3 days without having any sugar, and my body was just shutting down. Like I was playing football, and I was just shaking. I was like I had fucking PTSD. I was just shaking all over the spot. Literally, I was going all dizzy and everything, and I literally had to go home and just eat some biscuits just to stop feeling dizzy and everything. It was so weird.
You've got to eat some biscuits!
Yeah, and then after a week I was calm.
Nom!
And that had just completely gone. The appetite was a bit harder. That's taken... to be fair, now I still get hungry, but it's just nowhere near... I used to get hungry so often.
Yeah, but
all the time.
Instead of you getting hungry now, instead of you going and grabbing 3 biscuits, you just have a protein shake with water or something.
Well, I don't have anything. I'll just stick with it.
Protein shake with water. It will taste a little bit weird because it's not thick and rich, but honestly, it just fills you up to a point.
Well, I just don't have any snacks now. I'd rather be hungry for an hour or two longer. Just because it's the satisfaction of going, I managed to not have a snack today. That felt good. I'll do it again tomorrow. That kind of a thing. But the way, it is just literally, doing exercise has helped a lot with lockdown, with the boredom and stuff, because there's only so many hours you can play on the Xbox, and there's only so many episodes of Breaking Bad, because that's what we're watching at the moment. There's only but there's only so many episodes of that you can watch before you get bored, and you've seen all the films and all of that, and you've wanked 4 times over the same video in a day, and it's I'm sorry, my knob's ringing.
You've got that bored. You've got that bored of porn. You've actually tried to move on to Instagram to make it harder for yourself. You challenge yourself. You go, oh, you see this old woman? Oh no. Oh my god. No, that's rank. That's rank. What have you been doing to fend off the wanking during lockdown, as in boredom? Because that's what you do when you're bored, isn't it? Let's be honest. Well, I literally just stayed inside, gone on my Xbox and watched Friends and just TV. What
about when it started though?
You're gonna kill me for bringing this up, but I would normally be going out on runs, but I can't, and I'm now gonna get another slate in because I have shin splints.
Oh my god! Yeah, I got shin splints.
It's fucking awful.
Muscles and shit, and they hurt and stuff. And I can't go fucking running anywhere. I need to buy these next level trainers that have got a fucking metre of foam in between the fucking ground and my feet, so I can fucking run on clouds, mate. I don't need... Fuck off! Jesus, just fucking shut the fuck up. Unbelievable.
Yes. No, like at the start of lockdown, I'd just like go on a run every other day, and then
I'm going to steer the topic away from lockdown again.
Yes.
I
please
found
do.
something on the internet, and I believe you can help with this issue.
I can.
Yes, just you. Do you want me to read it out to you?
Yeah, you can do.
It says, "Hi guys, I'm 22 and I've been together with my boyfriend for 4 years, something you would definitely know about. This past year, I'm discovered I'm into DDLG. Do you know what that is?
What's that?
That's Daddy Dom Little Girl, which is
What?
and they've explained it's part of a BDSM where one partner plays a dominant role and the other partner acts more childlike and submissive. She personally likes to act little, and I like him to take care of me and make rules, etc., like role play. It's not about calling your partner daddy, at least not for her. She would like to tell him and ask him if he's into it, but she's very scared. It might not be his cup of tea. She's afraid of being judged and creeped out. It's a bit of a kink, and she's a bit afraid of the stigma to do with like paedophiles and stuff because she's acting childlike in the scenario. All of that kind of stuff. How would you deal with this situation, Thomas?
I wouldn't get into the situation in the first place.
What do you mean by that? You won't get
out of it.
What do you mean get out of it?
Just don't.
Don't what?
No boyfriend of yours is going to want to have sex with a dad or something.
No. It's not like that. I've just explained to you what it is. It's BDSM, basically.
I still don't know what that is. I only have one category normally.
What, missionary? But no, it's basically where one is submissive and the other is dominant. But it's not like the roles interchange or whatever. It's like where one person prefers to be controlled.
Sure, give it a go.
So like tied up. This isn't the part of the BDSM they're talking about.
If you're both comfortable with it, do it.
Yes, but the thing is, she doesn't want to tell him about it.
Well, are you just going to do it one night, just like randomly?
Well, no, because she's afraid to tell him what she's into.
Yeah, it's just a bit weird, isn't it?
Are you into BDSM, Thomas? Do you reckon that's your thing, getting tied up and shit? Or would you be tying up?
I don't know.
You can't knock it till you try it.
I haven't tried it, so...
You haven't tried anything, you fucking virgin.
Well, you can't talk either, so...
Yeah, whatever. So what's your advice to the girl called... This was submitted 13 minutes ago, by the way. This is fresh. There's no comments.
13 minutes ago?
Yeah. We could be the first people to respond to her crisis.
I mean, just ease your way into it, and if someone doesn't like it, say no. I don't know.
Fair enough. Now, I think I might have found another one for you. Do you want to go through another one?
Yeah, you can do.
Right, okay. So another one I found. How to stop being so angry and aggressive. I think that you could really help out here. Because you're a very angry man. People say I am a bad person, rude, manipulative, threatening, unpleasant, jealous, and... Have you written this?
I don't think I have.
I am tired of being criticised and being seen as a bad guy when I want equality and justice and I have a right way of executing it, yet apparently I don't. Ooh, here we go. I threw my phone over 7 times in the span of 2 months and now it finally doesn't work.
There's your reason why then.
I threw my laptop twice and it barely works. I argue all the time. I hate everyone. People call me low for putting others down to make me feel better, but I don't really care. People say death threats are never a form of justice, but they are. Oh God, this is going. Oh dear. So yeah, what's your what makes you less angry? When you're angry, how do you calm yourself down? Don't say a wank.
I don't know. It can help sometimes.
So your advice to this person is just to bust one out.
Yeah.
Just.
Why not?
Why not? If you think you're about to throw your phone, don't. Go on incog. It'll sort all your problems.
Yeah,
unless they're if they're under 18, don't do that. Don't do that because that's bad. That's bad.
Yes.
Wait, I've just remembered. You never said who your current celebrity crush is, and I'm coming back to this. I know I'm jumping everyone all over the place, but I need to know.
Celebrity crush.
Yeah, you said you were listing off like random people, but everyone wants a name. Mine.
No.
See, mine's Alicia Dixon.
Oh, you just have stolen the one good one.
No, we can't have the same one. No, that's weird. That's really weird.
I'm googling famous women right now.
No, but that's not how it works. Oh, she's famous, so I'll give her a shag.
Get a bit of Marilyn Monroe on me.
Ah. Ew.
Ew.
Ew. No, mine's Alicia Dixon for sure at the moment.
Does it have to be in their current state, as in like their current age?
Yes.
Oh,
you can't. Yeah, because then you could say like someone from Victorian fella from the 18th century, couldn't you? Like you can't fancy a dead person. That's illegal, I think. Oh no, that's having sex with them, innit? No, you can't do that. Go on, leave us waiting. Fucking hell.
Oh, I'm gonna leave you waiting. It's bloody hard, this
Fuck's
is.
sake. No, well, you are.
I don't know, there's too many good ones.
No, but there's got to be something. No, but it's not. Oh my god.
Like, there's just a lot.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So.
Yeah, just skip over that topic.
I forgot. So, right, next week, Thomas will tell us who his celebrity crush is. You've got a whole week.
A whole week?
A whole week, yeah. Oh, is there anything else you want to talk about before we go?
No, I think that's everything.
Is that everything? I think it is. We talked about shit. That was good.
Shit.
That was good, actually. We started off very, very funny, talking about things that come out your ass, and then we got into some serious political stuff. We were trying to save the nation, really, and then we got into, and then I forgot. Honestly, I've forgotten what we've talked about. To be honest.
Yeah, we've spoken about quite a lot on this.
Yeah. So yeah, thank you. If you've made it this far, you haven't. Let's be honest, you haven't made it this far. So I don't know why I'm still talking. But if you have, that one viewer from Austria, thank you. We'll be doing one next week probably. We're going to try and make this a weekly thing. Podcasts are the whole craze right
twice.
now. No, absolutely. No. Podcasts are a big thing right now. We kind of wanted to jump on board, make our own. We thought we had good crack, so comment. Actually, no. When people do all that shit, they're like, "Oh, if you've made it this far, comment this." No, we're not. We're never doing that. No, because there's going to be no one's made it this far. So
comment. Jamie has blue hair.
Shit, yeah, I do. I should have said that. I've had a bit of a. You know what? We'll leave that for another time.
Yeah, we'll leave that for another time.
Topic. Well, thank you for tuning into the podcast, the Exposure Podcast.
Cheers.
Have we really exposed anything?
No, not really. Apart from ourselves.
Well, that's what it's all about. Exposing ourselves to the threats of humanity, and so yeah, thank you guys for tuning into the podcast. Tune in next week where we talk about shit again, probably. Literal shit, by the way. So yeah, see you guys later.
Cheers.